Methods of collecting job analysis data. Job analysis is based on job data, hence the question how to collect job related data. A variety of methods are available for collecting job data. The method that was historically linked to the concept of the job analysis was observation supplemented by the interview. So first method is through the observation. Under this method, data is collected through observing an employee while at work. The job analyst, on the basis of observation, carefully records what the worker does, how she does, and how much time is needed for the completion of a given task. So this is the most reliable method of seeking first-hand information relating to a job. So this method is suitable for jobs that consist primarily of observable physical ability, short job cycle activities. The jobs of draftsman, mechanic, spinner, or weaver are the example of the such jobs. So this is method like a time consuming. It's yet another handicap. Like given these, the job analyst needs to be quite skillful in collecting data about jobs with a high degree of discretion or decisions content. So training can make the job analyst skillful. Next method is interview. In this method, the job analyst directly interviews the job holder through the structured interview form to elicit information about the job. So this method is found suitable particularly for jobs wherein a direct observation is not feasible. By way of directly talking to the job holder, the interviewer job analyst may extract meaningful information from the job holder about his or her job. So, however, the interview method is both time consuming and costly, particularly the professional and the managerial jobs due to their complicated nature of the jobs. Nature of the job require for a longer interview. So, this may also be a possibility that bias on the part of the analyst and the job holder, that is the respondent, may put the accuracy and objectivity of the information gathered through the interview. So the effectiveness of the interview method will be depend on the ability of the both interviewer and the respondent in asking questions and responding them respectively. Next, one more method is a questionnaire. So in this method, the employee is given structured questionnaire to fill in, which are the returned to the supervisors. The supervisor, after making the required and necessary corrections in the information contained in the questionnaire, submit the corrected information to the job analyst. Questionnaire provides comprehensive information about the job. The greatest advantage of the questionnaire method is that it enables the analyst to cover a large number of job holders in the shortest possible time. So, however, the method suffers from the certain shortcomings as well. In questionnaire method, the information so obtained can be quantified and processed in the computer. So the greatest advantage of this questionnaire method is that it enables the analyst to cover large number of job holders in the shortest possible time. And in the absence of direct rapport between the job analyst and the employee, both cooperation and motivation on the part of the employees tends to be a low level. That may at disadvantage. So often employed due to lack of training and skill do not express the job related information in the meaningful and a clear fashion. So job related data tends to be inaccurate. Moreover, the method is time consuming and costly. Next method is checklist. The checklist method is a method of the job data collection, differs from the questionnaire method in the sense that it contains a few subjective questions in the form of yes or no. The job holder is asked to tick the questions that are related to his or her job. Checklist can be prepared on the basis of the job information obtained from various sources, such as supervisors, industrial engineers, and other people who are familiar with the particular job. So once the checklist is prepared, it is then sent to the job holder to check all the tasks listed in the list he or she performs. He or she also asked to mention the amount of time spent on each task by him or her, and the type of training and the experience required to do each task. So information contained in checklist is then tabulated to obtain the job related data. So like questionnaire method, the checklist method is suitable in the large organizations wherein a large number of workers are assigned on a particular job. So next method is critical incidents. So this method is based on the job holders past experiences on the job. They are asked to recapitulate and describe the past incidents related to their job. So the incident so reported by the job holders are then classified into various categories and analyzed in detail. So yes, the job analyst requires a high degree of skill to analyze the incidents appropriately described by the job holder. So this method is also time consuming one. Diaries or log records. Like in this method, what happens, the job holder is asked to maintain a diary recording in a detail the job related activities each day. So if done judiciously, this method provides accurate and comprehensive information about this job. So this overcomes memory lapses on the part of the job holder, as a recording of activities may spread over several days. The method thus becomes a time consuming one. So the disadvantages of this method is associated with this method is that remains incomplete because it does not give a desirable data on a supervisor relationship, the equipment used and working conditions prevent at the workplace. So the next method is technical conference method. In this method, a conference is organized for the supervisors who possess extensive knowledge about job. The deliberate one various aspects of the job. The job analyst obtains job information from the discussions held among these expert supervisors. The method consumes less amount of time. So however, the main drawback of this method is that it lacks accuracy and authenticity, as well as the actual job holders are not involved in collecting job information. So like it is seen from the preceding description that no single method is complete and superior. So in fact, none of the method is to be considered as mutually exclusive. So the best data related to job can be obtained by a combination of all the described methods.